Joining the dots of Dialogue 3 is Cristin Leach, the Dialogue Code Druid and Communications Leader.
I feel like people really spoke and people really felt heard. And I wanted to just talk before we finish about some themes that came up. Margareta spoke about wanting to sit in some silence. There was a feeling that there was a need for some silence. And then Carl spoke about finding his inner voice, which is a true voice. And Neve spoke about thresholds and transitions from one state to another. And I was thinking about how the movement from silence to voicing something is a transition. And transitions can be really uncomfortable. And it's important to honor that moment where you move from having been silent to saying something that comes from your true inner self. And it's scary. And it can make you feel shaky in your body. You could be afraid of what the reaction is going to be, but it's also really empowering when it happens. So I just wanted to talk about the feeling that happens when we speak, the feeling that happens when we listen, and the feeling that happens when we know we've been heard. And there are three different feelings. They're all connected. And I was reminded of some wisdom that I was given by a radio producer, a woman called Mary Brophy. She's a wonderful radio producer, and I worked with her for a while. And we were going to do some interviews, and I was doing the interviewing, and she'd prepped me for these questions. And she said to me, Cristin, remember not to fill the silence. And I said, why? And she said, when you ask a question, if someone answers quickly, they're going to give you their habitual answer or their automatic answer or the answer they think you're expecting to hear. And when you're someone holding a microphone, people feel they must perform and they must give the required answer. But if you are very present and you're really listening and you give space for someone to be heard and you allow some silence to sit, then it gives them some time to get over that threshold, which might allow them to voice what they really want to say. So I just wanted us to think about the importance of honoring that threshold between those two states of silence and voicing something. And to say to ourselves, it is difficult and it's hard. And I feel in my body right now shaking because I know myself when I speak my truth, my body sometimes, there's a voice there telling me, be careful, because what will happen when you speak your truth, okay? So we have to sit with it and we have to just say, that's the nature of transitions from one state to another. And one of the scariest transitions is the state from being silent to voicing. And as leaders, it is our job to do that for ourselves and also to make a space for everyone else to do it too. And we can sit with the discomfort. It's okay.